All right. We are having some difficulties, but we're going to work through them. See what we can do. Nothing wants to work tonight. We are seeing what we can do here with our problems. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Raccoon Alliance break. This is the last break. You have me this time? Yeah, I'm here, Brian. Can you hear me, Brian? My main camera is not working, so I have to go back to my old school camera. But I can see your chat. All right. Yeah, my kind of high-speed Sony didn't want to work, and I reset the computer, reset the camera. Could not figure out why it didn't want to work tonight, so we'll have to mess with that later. But we have our old school Logitech, which looks a little off-centered there. But we will work through it. It is what it is. So, break 2411, 2 boxes of 2223 SPA hockey, 2 boxes of 2223 Stature, and I added a 3rd box of Stature 2 days ago. And we will go through the teams here very shortly. They are Foxy with the Leafs, Casey with the Sharks, Chris with the Devils, Mickey with the Jets, Nashville, and Tampa, Brian J. with St. Louis, LA, and Arizona, Jared with VGK and the Penguins, Jeff with Buffalo and the Ducks, Caleb with Florida, Dallas, Chicago, Edmonton, Seattle, Caps, and Canes, Frank with the Rangers every single time. Josh, I believe Josh's first break with us. So welcome aboard, Josh, with Vancouver. Jason Miller with Columbus. BP with Minnesota, Colorado Flyers, Red Wings, Boston, and Calgary. Mike A with Montreal and Ottawa. And Riley with the Devils. And that is our 32 teams in this break. And we're going to kick it off right now with this card. See, it's not going to be as focused as I want it to be, but it is what it is because we're using our backup camera. Guess who's growing a blurry mustache? I know! So it's going to be a little rough tonight. By the time we have the next break, I will figure out the camera issue so we can go forward. Casey. Let's see here. You have the Sharks. You have the San Jose Sharks. I think that was from one of the Razzes. So we're going to pull out all the Sharks for you. But we're going to get right into it. We got early morning of hockey for the kids. Got to be in the I-610. So we're going to jump right into our first box of SPA. We are going to have Hall of Fame guesses for all 3 boxes of Stature. So just put X's on them now. All 3 boxes of Stature will be a Hall of Fame guess. I'm curious to see what we pull from there. But let's get right into it with our first box of 2223 SPA. As I was saying in the chat, we have boxes coming. I'm not going to reveal the boxes because we have some low end and high end, and I have to price them to make some kind of middle of the road breaks. Make them affordable. Because hockey prices once again went up. But when I get them, typically it should be this Wednesday, I will put an announcement that we have breaks live on the webpage. And it's going to be 23-24, and there's been 1 or 2 products for 24-25 that are included as well. Hey, what's going on, Mike? So we will have new breaks probably posted by Thursday at the latest, maybe Friday, and go from there for 23-24 and 24-25 product. Just waiting on Steel City to get their mail in here. All right, first card of the night, Zach Werenski for Columbus. Again, sorry the camera's kind of crappy tonight, using the backup. My trusty Sony didn't want to operate. But Werenski for Columbus. We will have the high-def camera back up in operation by the next time we break. McCain for Seattle. Pedersen for Vancouver. A limited insert of Brandon Biro and the Sabres. True leader of Jacob Trouba and the Rangers. And our first auto of the night, Jonathan Kovacevic for Ottawa. Not Ottawa, Montreal. Sorry, Montreal. For the Canadiens. And Montreal was. Let me go back to my sheet here real fast. Montreal Canadiens. Going to Mike. Congrats, Mike. That'd be an awesome future watch if he got it. But Mike with the Montreal future watch here. 32 of 699. For Jonathan Kovacevic, excuse me. Do the auto horn for Mike. All right, last few cards in pack number 1. We have Ehlers, Campbell for the Oilers, and Ovi for the Caps. Caps are losing 4-3 right now with 12 minutes to go in the third. Got it on behind me. Hoping they would beat the Jets. And we have a monster card here. Hopefully a Future Watch auto patch. Hopefully a nice one here. And Casey said Dostal, so hopefully we get him. Raymond for the Red Wings, first card up. And here it is. Mads Sogard for Ottawa. Very cool patch. Very cool card. The camera's not as great as I want it to be. It is card 61 of 100. 61 of 100. Also going to Mike. Mike is 2 for 2 with some Canadian teams tonight. 61 of 100. So congrats, Mike. Kind of a brown and kind of a goldish and black there. A very cool card. Make sure I get a big penny sleeve here. That should fit it. A very nice Future Watch auto patch. First, man, that is a dirty top loader there. I took some cards out of top loaders that I got off of eBay, and man, those are dirty. Here's a brand new one. That was nasty. So congrats, Mike. 2 for 2. First 2 autos. Auto horn again. All right. Last couple from this pack. Jordan Harris from Montreal. Pageantry insert for Grant Fuhr and the Oilers. Had his broken leg early in the season, out for this season. He'll be back next though. And Robertson for Dallas. A little rough there on the bottom for that card for Robertson. I regret any team other than Montreal. All right. Next up, Nick Schmaltz for Arizona. Quick for the LA Kings. Strome for the Ducks. Marner limited insert for the Leafs. We have a back-to-back Leafs here. If you are drinking at home tonight, that's the first drink of the night for back-to-back Leafs players. AM34 and Mitch Marner. Guess who's growing a mustache? I know. So Marner and Matthews collaboration insert. Pageantry insert for Mark Kostelic and Ottawa. Larkin for the Red Wings. Eichel for Vegas and Lafreniere for the Rangers. All these cards are kind of beat up on the bottom. You see the bottom there? I'm going to put the corner on it there. Like they're all kind of rough in the bottom center. Just how they were cut or what? The 2 autograph cards are fine, but like these base cards have been kind of looking a little banged up. BP says, I know. That's your Demko for Vancouver. Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. SP Top Rookie insert for Kent Johnson and the Blue Jackets. Spectrum FX Bounty card for Breadman and the Rangers. These have got to be long gone by now. I think I say it every time we break them. So, Bounty card. Pageantry insert for Jonathan Quick and LA. Eberle and the Kraken. Shesty and the Rangers. And Cam Atkinson and the Flyers. And about halfway through this first box. Can we get a third auto out of here? We might be pressing our luck with the Future Watch and the Future Watch auto patch, which is usually, I think it's a case hit when you get the Future Watch auto patch. So 2 in this box might have been our lucky number. Aho for Carolina. Stutzley for Ottawa. Zuccarello for Minnesota. Lundell for the Swamp Kitties. SP Rookie insert for Gould and Montreal. Eric Colgren and Toronto with the Bounty card, Future Watch. Arthur Kaliev for LA. Sorokin for the Islanders. And Pavelski for the Stars. But if they want to give us more autos, I'll gladly take them. Autos are always fun. Or any kind of limited inserts that have numbers. Mercer for the Devils. Swayman for the Bruins. Big win today for them. Kaprizov for Minnesota. McKinnon for the Avs with the limited insert card. SP Top Rookies. Nikita Kodiak for the Devils. Probably messed up his name a little bit. Capitals' greatest goalie ever, Henrik Lundqvist with the pageantry insert. Stone for Vegas. Markstrom for Calgary. And Bo Horvat for Vancouver. I think there's supposed to be an auto patch per inner, not necessarily Future Watch, though. I think that's true, Mike. I think you're right. I think you are right. That seems... Yeah, I would believe in that. There's also... we haven't had one tonight, but I have seen the limited inserts that we get. These can be numbered as well to like 100. I have seen those before, which we've never pulled. And then also there's a Sign of the Times, which can be like 3 autographs, which we've never pulled either. So there's a couple like Easter eggs out there that we've never seen that are in some boxes. So Huberdeau for Calgary, Tavares for the Leafs, Malkin for the Penguins, Genther for Arizona with the Future Watch limited insert. Collaborations here for McDavid and Draisaitl for the Oilers. So here's one here, Future Watch. Sam Fagemo out of 199 for LA. This is not what I was talking about today. They have the limited inserts to 100. This is just a Future Watch 24 of 199 for Samuel Fagemo and LA. Kane for Blackhawks, Fiala, and Hintz. Man, these cards though, look at that. Again, crappy camera tonight. It's the backup camera. But that bottom right card on Fiala is just brutal. Right out of the pack. See if that'll help. Kind of see it. Just chipping off. Rough box, I guess. Again, luckily it's just been base cards. Crosby for the Penguins. Kopitar for LA. Kyle Connor for Winnipeg. Semyon Der-Argachintsev. Jacked his name up. Der-Argachintsev for the Maple Leafs. Eric Colgren for the Maple Leafs. Back-to-back Leafs. That's our second drink of the night. If you are playing along. This guy approves right here. I know. Lots of Leafs. Second drink of the night. Can we get 3 in a row? We cannot. For the Jets, Cole Perfetti, the pageantry insert. Jordan Kyrou for St. Louis. McDavid for the Oilers. And Gruby for Seattle. 2 packs left. We're going to save all 3 statures for last, since they are the fun ones. Teravainen for Carolina. Marchand for the Bruins. Price for Montreal. Moritz Seider for Detroit. Collaborations, green collaborations for Kane and Tays for the Blackhawks. Don't think it's numbered. Just green, which is different. So Kane and Tay's collaborations insert. Pageantry insert for Barkov and the South Florida Swamp Kitties. Forsberg for the Tennessee Angry Cats. Bailey for the Islanders. And Cole Caulfield for Montreal. And last pack in our first box. Let's see what we got. Quinny for Vancouver. Crystal Tang for the Penguins. Timo Meier and the Sharks. Limited insert, Carson Meyer and Columbus. True leader, Andrei Kopitar and LA. Pageantry insert for Mads Sogard and Ottawa. Fox for the Rangers. Jarvis for the Canes and Cale Makar for Colorado. So 2 autographs in that box, both Canadian teams, both for Mike. Only one person likes that. Very cool Future Watch auto patch though. Would have preferred 3 autos, but still very cool. So we are on to our second box here. And again, start thinking about Stature back there. All 3 boxes will be a Hall of Fame guess. Get it right. And this card just went everywhere. Get it right, and you will get a prize pack. Be our first 2025 name on our Hall of Fame guess placard. And you will get a 1987 Dodge Omni with a flooded title mailed to your house or to your nearest airport. Our last Hall of Fame guess. Let's see, 2024? Was that it? Was 2023? We had none last year? Is that right? So here's 2021 with our old ones. I have Hall of Fame 2023, Will Jones, the day after Christmas in 2023. We did not have one for 2024. So let's kick it off for 2025 in those 3 boxes of Stature. Will Jones actually got the 100 live ferrets. And when he got them, he said they were half dead, but that's not my fault. And blame your mail carrier. First card of box 2, Malkin for the Penguins. Demko for Vancouver. Kachuk for Ottawa. Limited insert, Cole Caulfield and Montreal. Top rookies, Lucas Dostal and the Ducks. There was that card you wanted, who was it, Casey? Wanted Dostal? And I've never seen this one before. SP Holofoils, very cool insert. The crappy backup camera doesn't do it justice, but that's really cool. It's almost like a 3D background. That's a neat one. I've never seen that in all the SPA we pulled. So Holofoils, Tage Thompson for Buffalo. And I don't see a number on it. But the logo in the foil is actually the SPA logo, which you guys can't see. But you see the diamond there. That's pretty cool. Have never seen that one before. All right, hints for Dallas. Eberle and Shesty for the Rangers. Pack number dos. Price for Montreal. Quinny for Vancouver. Crystal Tang for the Penguins. Limited, Josh Bailey and the Islanders. Top rookies, Dylan Guenther and the Coyotes. Pageantry, Nikolai Ehlers and Winnipeg. Future Watch here out of $9.99, William Bitton and St. Louis. Card number 64 of $9.99. Jarvis for Carolina and Gruby for Seattle. We are 4-4 now. Caps have tied it up with 5 minutes left. Awesome. Timo Meier and the Sharks. Mercer and the Devils. Swayman in Boston. Limited insert, Victor Loden and Ottawa. Collaborations, Pavelski and Robertson for Dallas. Another Future Watch out of $3.99, Jake Sanderson and Ottawa. A lot of Canadian tonight in these 2 boxes. A lot of Montreal and Ottawa. $3.54 of $3.99 for Jake Sanderson and Mike. Makar for the Avalanche. Mark Stone and Markstrom for the Flames. It's the last 2 there. So hopefully hitting... I know, thank you, Brian. Thank you. I got to turn around behind me. 4-4 with 4:30 left. Vazzy for the Lightning. Barzell for the Islanders. Feature Watch, Jean-Luc Foudy for Avalanche. Vlasic for the Blackhawks. Pageantry Insert for Lafreniere and the Rangers. Zegras for the Ducks. DeBrincat for Ottawa and Tanner Jeannot for Nashville. When is this auto going to happen? Hey, what's going on, Mike? Oh, I thought Mike had left, and then I saw him say, let's go, so I thought he came back. Mike is still here. All right, Clayton Keller for Arizona. Crosby for the Penguins. I think the chat's slightly delayed from the video, too. Kopitar for LA. Forsberg for Nashville, the limited insert. SP Top Rookies. Jonathan Bergeron for Detroit. Pageantry, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Kyrou for the Blues. McDavid again, and Forsberg. Forsberg for Nashville. All right, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. Where are these autos going to show up? Let's see what we can get. Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. Aho for Carolina. Setsley for Ottawa. Limited insert for Ben Myers and the Avalanche. True Leader, Brady Tkachuk, with his mouthpiece actually in his mouth there. That is a rare occasion. His mouthpiece is actually in and not being a snorkel. And our auto, Niles Ullman and Vancouver. Feature Watch autograph. Very unique autograph there. Vancouver going to Mr. Josh, I think it's Tawse, T-A-W-S-E. Like I said, I think that was his first break with us in this break. So congratulations, Josh, with the Future Watch auto patch for Niles Ullman. There is Niles auto horn for Josh. And this crappy camera. It's all white back there. I can see it, like you can't actually see the card. If I do this, you probably can, covering the light, studio light. All right, Atkinson for the Flyers. Kalia for the Kings, and Sorokin for the Islanders. Sony camera's just so much better when it works. I decided to crap out tonight. Next up, we have Pettersson for Vancouver. Raymond for the Red Wings. Schmaltz for Arizona. Limited insert, Adam Fox and the Rangers. Collaborations for Buffalo, Owen Power and Rasmus Dahlin. Power and Dahlin. Pageantry insert, Nathan Smith and Arizona. Eichel with Vegas. Ovi with the Caps. And Jason Robertson with the Stars. Seen quite a few Robertson cards too. Can we get more than one auto in this box? Would be nice. Kaprizov for Minnesota. Huberdeau for Calgary. Tavares for the Leafs. True Leader, Panarin and the Rangers. Our bounty card, Brad Marchand and the Bruins. Pageantry insert, Cam Atkinson and Philly. Horvat in Vancouver. Kane for the Blackhawks and Kevin Fiala for LA. So 2 packs left. I wonder, since we got the new Future Watch there, if that's all we're getting. Let's see here. Zuccarello for Minnesota. Werenski for Columbus. McCann for Vancouver, or for Seattle. Mark McLaughlin for Boston. Here's one right here. Jordan Kyrou and the Blues, sign of the times. Interesting. Nice not to get a rookie in here. So Kyrou and the Blues. St. Louis was going to Mr. Brian Johnson. Congrats, Brian. Oh, Mike's got Royal Rumble on the background. No spoilers. I'm going to watch it probably tomorrow. So sign of the times, Jordan Kyrou. That'd be like the autograph I'd expect to see out of Stature. So auto horn for Blues, Kyrou, and Mr. Brian Johnson. Still 4-4 caps, 240 left. Just checking it out behind me. Next up we have pageantry insert of Bobby Hull. Decided to take the year off and go travel Spain. He'll be back next year. Bobby Hull and the Blackhawks. Pageantry insert. Pavelski and Dallas. Nikolai Ehlers and Winnipeg. And Campbell and the Oilers. So can we get a third auto? Can we get a third? Although 4 autos out of 2 boxes isn't too bad. Especially with the Future Watch auto patch. Connor and the Jets. Teravainen and the Canes. Marchand and the Bruins. Seen the same couple players, it seems. Jacob Blacko and Boston. Back-to-back Boston. That is drink number 3 if you're playing along at home tonight. 3 drinks due to Upper Deck not being able to sort their cards. Can we get 3 Bruins in a row? We cannot. True leader, Connor McDavid. Insert. Pageantry insert for Yaroslav and Montreal. Bailey and the Islanders. Caulfield and Montreal. And the last card for our SPA in Reg 2411. And our last SPA of the 23-24 set is Mr. Adam Fox of the New York Rangers. All right, we've got 3 boxes still to go. And they're all like 6 cards? 8 cards. But every one of these are going to be a Hall of Fame guess. So first box of Stature Hall of Fame guesses. Go. Give you guys a few seconds while I cut the box open. Hopefully we get a 2025 winner. We had no winners last year in our Hall of Fame guess. We had so many kittens and ferrets and opossums we just never shipped out. We still have them. Ship them out later on. If we can get a 2025 Hall of Fame guesser. All right. Josh says Bobby Orr. I like it. Jeff says Solane. Going with some oldies there from Jeff and Josh. Jeff, you're going with Timu, right? Mike says, wow, we're going with some oldies here. Brian says Bobby Clark. No current players? Nobody current? I'm going to go AM34. My guess won't count, but I'm just going to guess Austin Matthews. But that's awesome. All 4 guesses are players that are no longer in the league. All right. Give it a few more seconds for any last guesses. I don't think we've ever had all guesses be guys that are no longer playing. This does not want to open here. There we go. All right. Put those down right there. There's the empty pack. Turn around real quick. Still 4-4. 5 seconds left. And the caps are going to overtime. All right. First card up. We have Splendid Skaters for the Devils. Alexander Holtz. That is a nice card. The kind of the holograms only in the clouds back there. Very cool. Non-numbered, kind of the, I don't think it's base, it's one of the inserts. But Alexander Holtz and Devils, the kind of very cool, just professional looking card there. All right. And Chris Malone has the Devils. So nice card for you, Chris. Next up, we have the Wonderkind. It's going to be, and an auto, Mark Kastelic for Ottawa. And Mr. Mike is killing it tonight. Mark Kastelic, Ottawa Senators. Nobody guessed him. Still got 2 more boxes left for our Hall of Fame guesses, though. But Mike's pulled down 3 autos so far and a bunch of Ottawa and Montreal players. It's like base and inserts. Just crushing it. It's kind of a slightly, Stature is slightly thicker, so I'm going to put in a bigger top loader here. But cool card. I don't think I've seen a Wonderkind auto. I've seen him numbered before. Mark Kastelic for Ottawa. Very neat. Put him right in front of you. This is Mike's side over here on the left. All 3 autos going to Mike. Sharing is caring. That's right. All right, next up we have, out of 35, rookie Owen Power. That is a sweet card. It looks ridiculous up front. A little whites on the back corners there. Again, I'm sorry I got a crappy camera tonight. The back corners have some whites on them, but the front is just spotless. That looks legit. 4 of 35 for Owen Power rookie card. That is nice. And Buffalo is going to Mr. Jeff Halak. It's a nice one for you, Jeff. That dark blue, it's slightly different than the jersey. It makes it really stand out. Even better in person, since you guys have the unfortunate low-def camera. All right, next up we have, out of 66, Nikita Okatiuk for the Devils. Going to Chris Malone. Nikita Okatiuk, probably jacking that up. There's a little ding right there at the top. I'm sure you can see that. It's like a nick out of the card. Upper Deck's quality controls coming through like awesome. But 12 of 66 for the Devils and Chris Malone, who I think that was a rack from, was it a rack from Foxy, I think? Could be wrong. Nikita Okatiuk. Did we do the auto horn for Jeff? I'm going to do 2 auto horns now, since I think I forgot it for Jeff. Here we go. All right. We're a minute into overtime. There's our second auto horn for that second auto in a row. Or second short print. Next up, out of 75, Robert Thomas and the Blues. Thomas and the Blues. St. Louis going to Mr. Brian Johnson. So out of 75. Again, the dark red looks really nice. Just the crappy backup camera that makes it look just like kind of amber, but very cool. Next up we have, these should all be the kind of the base versions. Actually, another short print here. Brett Hull for the Desert Dogs. Did not expect that. Hull for the Coyotes, 79 of 99. Under 100, we top load them. 79 of 99 for Brett Hull and the Coyotes. Very interesting. These two should be the kind of base variations, and I'm wrong again. Elmer Soderstrom for the Red Wings out of 399. Card 361 of 39, and Winnipeg just won in overtime. That kind of sucks. 361 of 39 for Elmer Soderblom and the Red Wings. And last is Stutsley with the base card. But still, for base card, it's very sharp. Stutsley for Ottawa. So we are on to our second box. Second box of Stature Hall of Fame guesses. Go. And while you guys do that, I'm just going to spread these cards out. Make room for the second box. There we go. All right, BP's going with Trevor Zegras. As long as Ovi beats Gretzky's going. He didn't score tonight, though. That kind of sucks. Sitting at 19 still. But yeah, I'll take Gretzky's record with Ovi over the Caps making the playoffs this year. But I think both can happen because Caps are looking really good. Ovi's looking pretty solid. All right, Mike says Slakowski. Josh says Iserplan. Probably jacking that name up. See what we can do. This one feels thicker than the last. There's some thick cards. First up we have, for Vancouver, Thatcher Demko with the Splendid Skaters. Same as the last card in the last pack, kind of the clouds of the hologram back there. Looks really cool. Stature, Demko, and Vancouver. Then we have Isaac Ratcliffe for the Flyers, rookie autograph. Nobody guessed Ratcliffe. 28 of 35 for the Flyers. And the, let's see who had Philly. Check my sheet. Is going to Mr. Brian P. out in Colorado. BP and CO. 28 of 35 for Isaac Ratcliffe and the Flyers. Let's do the auto horn for Brian. Next up, Hayden Hodgson out of 33 for the Flyers. Back-to-back Flyers. If you're drinking at home, that's our 4th in a row. Back-to-back Flyers here. Hayden Hodgson, 4 of 33. So a short print auto for BP, and now a short print for BP. Thanks for sharing, Mike. Yeah, Brian finally gets in. Second to last box. But 433 on the short print there for you, Brian. Put him aside. We're not getting 3 Flyers in a row because I can see the back of the card. It has a Ducks logo. It is going to be Wonderkin, Braden Tracy out of 75. Card 66 of 75. 66 out of 75. And I'm running out of my bigger top loaders here. If it's a short print under 100, it'll be in a top loader even if I don't do it now. Just running out of these sticker top loaders. Again, 66 of 75, Braden Tracy and the Ducks. Next up we have Jesper Bratt out of 99 for the Devils. Bratt out of 99. In fact, I'm not even going to put it in a top loader now. I got one top loader left, but we'll wait. Jesper Bratt, 44 out of 99 going to Chris Malone and the Devils. It's a nice short print for you, Chris. Then we have Mitchell Shaffey out of 399 for the Wild. Mitchell Shaffey. Card 305 of 399 for the Wild. Matty Beniers out of 399. Card 389 out of 399 for Matty Beniers and Seattle. Kind of a nice one there. And 2 cards left. Teuvo Teravainen with the base card for Carolina. And then we have Mr. Braden Tkachuk for Ottawa. So we are down to our last box of the night. Hall of Fame guesses for box 3 of Stature. Go. And as I was saying, since the break is kind of wrapping up, I think by Wednesday or Thursday I'll have the cards in hand. I will price them real quick, and we will have all new breaks hopefully by Friday. And we have 23, 24, and 24, 25 products. We're waiting on some to come out in February as well. Like OPG Platinum comes out, I think, the middle of the month, or February 12th. We always do a lot of fun with OPG Platinum for its horrible quality control to really cool rookie autos, and then overproduction of the rookie autos. Also have credentials, and I ordered a few boxes. I think I ordered a few boxes of Skybox. I did not order a case because it never did really well, but a few boxes just to mix in of Skybox, have a little bit of fun. What else do I have? Clear Cut was coming. 1 card per box, obviously. I've seen some horrible boxes so far this year of just, for the price, the 1 card auto, and you just kind of like, oh, not what I was really looking for. So it'll be a lot of fun. By Thursday or Friday, I should have them posted, and we will go from there. Something to look out for next weekend. But we are down to our last pack and box of Stature. Good riddance to Kuzi. New flyer, Mr. Kuzminko. Looking forward to seeing him tomorrow. Owen Power for BP. Kuzminko for Josh and Safosky again. And Josh says patch. So, Mike, you are right. The only problem is with Series 1, 2, and when they do extended, is the young guns are like for the top, 2 or 3 draft picks. Nobody else really matters. There's no autos in Series 1, 2 or extended. There's Easter eggs, which are fun. But it is a lot of cards for really just young guns, which you get like 6 per hobby box, and then you're kind of done. It's base cards and the occasional Easter egg. So we've never done really well with them. I can look at getting like 1 box. It'd be fun to do 1, but I'm not going to buy a case. I think I bought a case 2 or 3 years ago, and it just sat for a long time. I had to mix in with other boxes, but unfortunately, with like no autos and just kind of young guns only, it's kind of slow. But here we go. Last pack/box, we have Dignified Gary Cheevers for the Bruins. That is an awesome card going to Boston. Very cool insert going to BP. Gary Cheevers rocking the old school mask, pads, everything. He actually, it was very tragic what happened in the first game of the season. Riding his bike to the stadium, he had a flat tire and was suspended by the team for a whole year. So he'll be back next year. I'm pretty sure. Coach suspended him for the whole season for being late to the team meeting. First game of the season. Gary was mad. He'll be back though. Very cool insert card. Next up for Calgary, we have Nick DeSimone for the Flames. Nick DeSimone for the Flames. Calgary is Mr. BP. So BP's coming on strong and late. 22 of 199 BP, and it'll be in a top loader. Actually, I'll use this for the last one. My last top loader here that I have within arm's reach. 22 of 199 for Nick DeSimone for Calgary. Rookie auto. Going to BP NCO. Put him over there, do an auto horn for Brian. Next up we have, out of 15, Jesper Bratt and jersey going to Chris Malone. Nice one for you, Chris. It's kind of a jet black background to match the black and white of the jersey. 13 out of 15. I think probably one of the worst alternate jerseys ever. The jersey, but very cool card. Very super short print. 13 of 15 for you. Next up we have Frederick Karlstrom out of 66 for the Stars. Frederick Karlstrom. Dallas going to Caleb. 47 of 66. We have a Wonderkind out of 150 for Samuel Pauline and Pittsburgh. Wonderkind insert out of 150, card 74. Going to the Penguins. And the little Penguins going to Jared S. Good old Jared. Been around forever with us. 74 out of 150 for the Penguins. Like 3 cards left. First up, Cole Caulfield out of 75 from Montreal. I think Mike had to come in at the end and say, hey, give me one more short print. But Cole Caulfield, card 20 of 75. Mike crushed it tonight with 2 Canadian teams. 20 of 75 for you, buddy. Again, I will have the Sony camera, which is, I'll show you guys. This is my normal camera that is not working tonight. Nice Sony high-def camera. And instead I've got a Logitech crappy camera. If you can see the card, it's very nice. You will see the card. But the red on red looks very cool. And the camera's not giving it, its proper dues. But 20 out of 75 for Mike. And we're going back-to-back Montreal here for Mike. Jonathan Kovacevic out of 99. Another one. So Mike's Mike's closing us out. 74.99 with Jonathan Kovacevic. And I believe we had him. That was the auto, wasn't it? Yes. He's got a short print to 99 and his auto back there. Jonathan Kovacevic. Who in New Montreal and Ottawa were the ones tonight? Mike doesn't like to share. And the last card of the night. Here it is. I mean, Josh, you did get this back here. I don't know if you were here, Josh. You got the Niles Allman Feature Watch auto. You did get that. So he shared one card for you, buddy. The last card of the night, it's a standard base card for Stature, Alexander Barkov, and the South Florida Swamp Kitties to finish it. A lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun with Stature is probably one of my favorites. Like, there's cheaper breaks, cheaper products that are a lot of fun too, like Credentials, just because they're kind of goofy. Allure is a little goofy. But for the dollar, I think Stature is one of my favorite boxes because you get short prints and autos. But fun break tonight with the SPAs. Got that Future Watch autograph patch. That is our last SPA. I do have more coming for 23-24. So we'll look for those. Stature, I think, comes out in March. And I said OPG Platinum comes out February 12th. So lots of stuff coming very soon. I will post tweets as I get the cases in the mail and start making breaks. But have a good night, everybody. Take care. We'll see you back real soon. A lot of fun hanging out with y'all tonight. SPA is good. It is a good one, Mike. But we'll see you real soon. Back on Twitter here in no time. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.